Hey, and good morning from Gullane Beach. I wasn't planning on filming this, but I got here and I was just like, oh my gosh, I need to show people. So I'm doing my third portrait of the month, and I decided to do it on the beach. And I literally lucked out with the weather because I was hoping it would be beautiful and sunny, and it's exactly that. So I already done some portraits. I did it like in this little field just before the beach with some beautiful grass, and then now I'm also going to go out more to the beach and and do some more there. But it will just be like a really short vlog. I want to sit here for a bit if I don't freeze and read my book before I need to head home. So at the moment, well, I actually don't have my watch. At the moment it's about, I would say, like 6:30, and it's just so insanely beautiful, and I couldn't just keep it to myself. Let's just have a look. This is Gullane Beach. It's one of my favorite beaches after Seacliff. I would say they're quite different. They have quite different views, but Gullane is just such a good classic beach to go to, and it's less than an hour away from Edinburgh, so I think it's just perfect. So this is my setup. My camera on the tripod is here, so I was kind of shooting that way. I'm still, even though I'm here pretty much on my own, there's a couple of people walking their dogs, I still feel a bit insecure, but that's, again, I think that's why I'm doing this project as well, so I can feel a lot more freedom in my own body and that kind of stuff. So I will put you in the quick time lapse to see what else I'm doing, and then I'll chat to you later. Okay, so that's first part of my portraits done. To be honest, I'm pretty happy how they came out already, so I don't actually have to do anything on the actual beach, but I will see how it is. It's quite literally, there's 2 people and that's it, which I think is perfect, especially for someone like me. But just look at this, it's just insanely beautiful. And when people say money can't buy happiness, well, I think it does, because in a way the beach is free and everything, but you do need to get here. You need a car, you need a train or something like that, and especially as early as I came here, I don't know if there's any trains. So, but I just think it's so, honestly, I have no words. I feel like, you know what, I woke up and I was like, should I go? Should I this? And then I was like, maybe I should go tomorrow, because my dog woke me up in the middle of the night and that he was sick. But nah, he was like, Victoria, you decided you need to go and you'll feel better for it. So if ever in the morning, in the evening, you feel like, don't go anywhere, but I think you should still do it. Just look at this world and look at what we have in our doorstep. Well, in Scotland at the very least, and I'm sure there are loads of places and spaces where you can find some other things. I'm not gonna lie, it is quite cold, so I'm not too keen on doing a dip. I do have a towel with me and I'm currently wearing my swimsuit underneath, but I don't really know, it's quite cold. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually go and touch the water and see how cold it is, because literally my car is just up the hill, so if I freeze I can just go in, go to the car and go home. I'm working from home today as well, so it's not an issue. But honestly, I'm so glad I took you with me. I can't just keep this beauty to myself in the way of photos. I really wanted to share this wonderful morning with you. I don't need much for happiness, right? I don't actually. Take me to the beach once a day and I will be a happy human for, at the very minimum, of one day. think I'm finished with the portrait for sure. I still think that some of those from the grassy area are definitely what I was more looking forward to and what I was planning on. I'm not going to do the swim. I do think it's it's still quite cold, quite early. My feet are already sore. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chill here on the grass. The sun is shining. Read my book, and maybe just chat with you. But again, it's a very short one. Thanks so much for coming. It's just like, keeping me company whilst I'm doing this little project, I guess. And normally like I go to the beach and it's like within like an hour the weather goes so bad, but right now it's perfect. So happy me. And I have a whole day of work ahead of me as well, so and right now I'm feeling super energized, super ready for it. So if you ever feel like you need a little boost, just go to the beach if you can. Right. I just had a really nice sort of like 10 minutes of reading time here. I am reading, oh my gosh, what book is this? Is Air of Fire, I think. It's like the fifth book. No, it's Queen of Shadows. So it's like the fifth book in the series, I think, for Sarah J Maas. I am loving it, honestly. I only got into romantasy, fantasy, that kind of stuff September last year. My first book was Avatar, obviously. I read the whole series within like 2 months, and now I'm a little bit slower on reading this one. I'm really enjoying it. I do think I need to start reading like different things as well apart from this, but compared to me a year ago who barely read a book every 6 months, reading 9 books in the last 6 months is a big achievement. And I read them all on Kindle. I find it a lot easier because I can, my stickers, because I can just literally take it anywhere. I read a lot on the bus when I'm somewhere. I read in bed. And when you have a physical book, it's a really nice feel, but it's a lot less convenient. So yeah, definitely prefer reading on Kindle. Next, I will be so once I finish this book, I will be actually reading a different book, not from the series, because me and my friends are doing. So like she will be reading Avatar, obviously, the first book, and I will read the book that she suggests to me, and then I will come back to the series. Let me know if you have any book recommendations or if you read any of Sarah Maas' stuff. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. But anyway, it was such a beautiful morning. It was also such a short vlog, but it was really nice to get to have you here with me. And I'm just going to add my portraits that I managed to capture here. I don't know if you can call them portraits, but I assume it's so because it's not as close as some other things, but it's also a very quiet time on this beach. I've probably seen like 3 or 4 people here. During the summer, it will be a lot busier. Sometimes this beach is like maybe not like full, but it's quite busy because obviously we have a village behind us, which is also called Gullane. It's a lovely village. I think it's just a beautiful way to start today if you can, and also like if you're in Edinburgh, you don't actually have to go this far. I know we have parts of Bella, which is maybe not as, countryside and nature like. It's still kind of like in the city, but it's a good shout. And also, we have Craman Island, which I would say, in terms of like the vibes, is better than Portobello if you want something like this. So for sure, and again, like it takes literally no time. To be fair, for me, it would have taken me at least 20 minutes to get to Cramond, and it took me 30 minutes to get here, which is actually further. But so yeah, just keep that in mind because if you're going early in the morning, sometimes it's actually easier to get somewhere further, to be honest. But yeah, thanks so much for coming on this very short morning with me. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, it's just like a chill morning, doing my portrait, reading my book. It is 7:55 right now, so I'm going to pack up my stuff, get to the car, and I should actually get home by about maybe 8:30 or 8:40. Just perfect timing to have my breakfast and start my work. What a day, honestly. Like, I actually really enjoyed it. I need to do it a lot more often. I do have a plan for May, beginning of May, for my portrait as well. It's going to be actually a much further drive, but yeah, I hope it will be just as wonderful as this here. So thanks again for watching this mini vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it brought you some peace, perhaps, in your day. And yeah, enjoy the sea, enjoy the beach, enjoy your day. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and please do subscribe, like, and I will see you in the next one.